body bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer. To bring a close to this pretty cool theme week, I decided to revisit a review that had a fair amount of vitriol against it. It was about 5 years ago, CBHQ or BCHQ or something. It was before my time. I think it was their last review on their channel because the shit they got for basically a bit of a shit review, because it wasn't really a review. It's for the Howling. So I'm only focusing on this one review, not kind of anything else about past reviews or anything like that, but he just said he really didn't like it and didn't explain anything, really. I don't know why. I don't know what the hatred was towards it. He gave it a 1 out of 10 and stated that 1 was for the special effects of transformation scene. And that's it. He said it was just pure trash, garbage. I don't understand why, because the review doesn't say anything why. I mean, it's all about personal opinion. It doesn't mean anyone's right or wrong, but to put your opinion across, you need to have, it helps to have an opinion. Like, in my opinion on this movie, yeah, well, obviously I'll go into it a little bit after this, but I just wanted to touch on that. It's the whole thing about Body Bags. It's trying to bring fair reviews on horror films, many that we all know and love and rewatch countless times, and it's always interesting to hear different people's reviews on them. Their different viewpoints and ideas makes you think a little bit different about things when you watch a movie, but also to bring new movies to us. I mean, you must admit that this is one of the bigger horror movies. It's especially like within the realms of werewolf movies. I think probably maybe the most famous probably is, well, I don't know, maybe an American Werewolf in London. All this, similar eras, but same time. But yeah, it bugged me. I mean, I remember. But obviously, we have the original creators from like 22 Shots of Moods and Horror, well, 2 of the 3 creators. We have Moods and JP, who were like co-creators for the start of the Body Bags channel. So there's a lot of closeness between the two, and I think a lot of the people know the two things. And so yeah, I remember on the Facebook page of 22 Shots when it was posted about this review, and it's getting a lot of shit and a lot of comments, and there was no real defense for it because, yeah, the guy still didn't try to explain anything. He was just yeah whatever. It was just really strange thing. It's like some personal attack on the movie. I remember he well, even in the reviews, telling everyone to not be so salty. It's like, well, not really salty. To be honest, I don't care about your review because the review was pretty terrible. I'm focusing on this one review. I'm not kind of casting aspersions across all the other reviews that they did for that whatever amount of time that they're on the channel. It's just this one review, and it was incredibly poor because there was no review involved. It was just moaning that you hate a movie, and like moaning is like, don't understand why so many people love the movie. It's like, did you actually watch it? Because it sounds like you didn't watch it. Like, you even mentioned that the guy was like flicking through tabs on his laptop and not paying attention and clock watching. So it's like, that's it, watch the movie. Maybe he has done since, or maybe not, I don't know. But this is a brilliant movie, referencing the special effects that he likes. So the names, I can't remember the names. I think it's like Rick Baker was doing American Werewolf in London. Had some students that he recommended for this movie. I can't remember their names now. There's a couple of them, and so yeah, they did the special effects for this, and yeah, the special effects look great on this one. I think the whole movie is it's like integral to the kind of the development of and kind of projection of werewolf movies. You had two huge kind of opposite sides of the pond, like in the US and the UK, and like two pretty big productions, and like kind of pretty well, very different ways of approaching these, but equally both fantastic movies. Well, I'm a huge fan of the American Werewolf in London, always have been, and this one I've always liked, but it's over the last few years I've given even more appreciation to it, I think, and the subtleties of the story throughout this one. Yeah, I still haven't actually cracked this one open. Like, I'm watching the older Screen Factory Blu-ray, one of the first ones I picked up, and I've got this like at some point last year, so I actually do need to see how this looks on 4K. But yeah, I always thought like Joe Dante, like I don't know, like well, he's such a character, Joe Dante, and like his films have like these unique feel to them, and this like I said, the American Werewolf in London and this. I know this has spawned an entire franchise of crap. yeah, I know, just slating what this review has been about from a previous person, but yeah, I think even the people that do like different ones that followed in the franchise, I don't think many people call them particularly good movies. They might be entertaining, but like this one like heralds way above like all the others, because this is like a standalone really good and interesting movie, and this and An American Werewolf in London just always stand out so clear on my mind of werewolf movies. They're always the first two that pop into my head. You see, yeah, we have like the Wolfman from 1940s, and you have like Dog Soldiers, and there's other movies like Howl, and plenty have been popping up, but it's always An American Werewolf in London and Howling. I think it's because the qualities of the story, the qualities of the acting, characters, the writing, the special effects, the kind of the tensions, the settings. Yeah, like you have a setting in London here. You have like it's kind of like in like the forests and this like getaway with all these cabins and stuff like that, and just really entertaining, good all-round movies. I'm actually not going to talk about this one too much. I'm kind like I said, I'm not going to go into the story because I kind of want to follow the previous review. Well, saying that, actually, I think Austin Schroyer, that used to be on the channel, he did a proper review of it, and I think it wasn't actually too long after the debacle like review of the Howling. I think he wanted to kind of set the record straight and just do a proper review of the movie. So maybe I'm not treating this as like a proper review and kind of just mentioning all the things about what a review should be and what clearly that one wasn't. But then I do want to highlight, like I said, a few bits and pieces about this one. And the one thing they did reference was the special effects. That's why I did want to have a mention of the special effects. But I think most people within the horror community have seen this. Just an awesome kind of rendition of through the period of time of like when it was, but it's like a reimagining of the Wolfman. It's like kind of like you could have that origin of what all the werewolf movies are. Yeah, really enjoyed this, and like I said, I really need to crack this open and check out what this 4K looks like. But anyway, that's the end of my, I'll call it my non-review. Hope you guys enjoyed the ramble, and I'll catch you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.